From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories from Monday, June 18th, Senator Biden says he's a better choice for president than New York Senator Hillary Clinton. During an appearance on ABC's This Week, Biden said given his tenure in office and expertise in domestic and foreign policy, he's more qualified for the Oval Office, quote, by a long shot than the former First Lady.
And the reason I say by a long shot, I think she's a very qualified person. But I've been doing this for 34 years of my life. My recommendations, as I've put forward, whether it's been on Bosnia or Afghanistan or the Middle East, have been more on target and correct than anyone running in either political party thus far. I have a track record to demonstrate that I know what I'm talking about. And no one ever has to wonder about whether I mean what I say.
The Senate Foreign Relations Committee chairman said he can raise enough money to stay in the race for White House, and that next year's Iowa caucuses will show he's the one who can win the Democratic presidential nomination. A 20-year-old Newark man is charged with causing about $55,000 in damage when he broke into a parked helicopter to look for drugs. Ian Furbush is accused of walking onto the Christiana Hospital helipad around 6 o'clock yesterday morning, entering the chopper, and rummaging through it. Furbush was a patient in the hospital's emergency room at the time. Damage to the interior of the chopper is estimated at $30,000, and about $25,000 worth of medical supplies were damaged as well. State troopers found Furbush after they discovered his work ID on the helipad. County police are looking for the man who invaded a Limestone Hills home. Police responded to the home on Fair Hill Drive around 10 o'clock Saturday morning, where a 66-year-old woman reported she had been robbed. She told police that a man knocked on her door and claimed to be a realtor interested in the house. When she opened the door, the man pushed his way inside, assaulted her, and demanded cash and jewelry before fleeing on foot. He's described as a white man in his 20s, about 5'6" to 5'8", with a crew cut and a sunken face. He was wearing torn blue jeans at the time of the robbery. Well, troopers are investigating a crash which closed a major highway over the weekend. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
The state police are still investigating Saturday afternoon's three-vehicle crash that closed part of I-495 southbound in the Edgemore area. Police say an SUV rear-ended a van on 495 South near Edgemore Road shortly before 2 p.m., forcing the van into a minivan. All three vehicles ended up blocking traffic in a construction zone. 10 people were slightly hurt. 495 was reopened after more than 2 hours. State Fire Marshal's investigators blame an electrical problem in a battery charger for a fire that caused about $1,500 in damage to a Mill Creek area house. The fire broke out around 8:40 yesterday morning in the garage of a home on West Paris Drive in Cedar Crest. The occupants called 911, then put out the fire using a garden hose. No one was hurt. A Newcastle man uses his yo-yo skills to help make sick kids smile. WDEL's Melanie Armstrong has his story.
They call me the yo-yo guy around these parts.
21-year-old A.J. Kirk works as a patient escort at A.I. DuPont Hospital for Children. He's also a yo-yo champ who brings his toys to work.
I yo-yo for kids. I've distracted many a child while getting an IV or before surgery, bringing some smiles. I've had parents tell me that, they haven't seen their child here smile in days, and then I come in and act goofy and do a couple tricks, and next thing you know, they're grinning.
Kirk owns more than 100 yo-yos, and it's a good thing he works in a hospital.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't lost teeth. There have been times that I should have lost teeth, and you can actually see nicks on my glasses from it, bruises on my forehead, swollen eyebrows. One time I got myself good right in the mouth and swelled up like a grape, couldn't close my mouth right for 3 days.
So what is he like about being the yo-yo guy?
The smiles. Just knowing that you make a difference in that kid's day and you show them something that they've genuinely never seen before.
Last year, Kirk placed third in the World Yo-Yo Contest in the freestyle division. He's taking his tricks again this year to the contest in Florida in August.
A late rally dooms the Phillies. WDEL Sports and your Delaware pack you with a forecast coming up.
You could spend your money at the gas pump, or you could spend it on those sexy pumps at your favorite store. Let Dart do the driving.
I do all my shopping with Dart. It's the most convenient way to shop the outlets, and it saves me money.
Now save even more. Get up to 40% off with a discounted Dart card online at dartfirststate.com or at your local Acme Market.
At this rate, with the money I save riding Dart, I have a new pair of shoes every week.
Travel smart. Choose Dart.
In WDEL sports, the Detroit Tigers battered the Phillies bullpen for 5 runs in the 7th to walk away with a 7-4 win, taking 2 of 3 in the series. The Phils still trail the first-place Mets by 2 games, though. Phillies interleague action takes them to Cleveland tonight for the start of a 3-game series with the Indians. Cole Hamels going for his 10th win of the season, going for the Phillies against Cliff Lee. The action on WDEL starting at 6:30. And the Blue Rocks have wrapped up their first half of the season. WDEL's Sean Green has the highlights.
Father's Day Sunday at Frawley Stadium, the Dizzy Bat Relay striking a victim not just once, but you'd see a second time as the Blue Rocks hosted Winston-Salem, ending the first half of the Carolina League season. The Warthogs' Derek Rodriguez may be paying a little too close attention, courts this wild pitch. That score, Brett Bigler, and the Rocks' deficit was cut to 3-1. Same at bat now, Mark Maddox with the bat. Hits this sac fly to the right center field gap. Chris McConnell would score, and the lead was cut to 3-2. That's as close as the Rocks will get. Top of the 8th, same score when Darren Roberts serves this RBI single to right field, scoring David Cook. 4-2 Warthogs. They go on to the 5-2 win. Reporting from Wilmington, Sean Green, 1150 AM, WDEL Sports.
Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Sun and clouds today, high of 90. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, low 67. And for tomorrow, partly sunny, high again of 90. Good news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM, WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.